5-year-old Carson West was a go-getter. He loved to explore and play with his dad.
Smile, laugh, play, like to be thrown around, wrestle, and climb up on me, jump off my shoulders. Everything that a little boy would want to do with his father.
The bond between father and son was shattered on April 16th. Gary says Carson's mother had taken him to Anacostia Park. Carson somehow ended up in the river. Gary says he's still trying to process the sudden loss of his son.
I walked out the hospital before I actually even viewing him because I couldn't believe that somebody just told me that I lost my son. My everyday life involved my son.
This is the first time that Gary has been back to Anacostia Park since Carson passed. He says it's incredibly painful to think about his son's final moments, but it's precisely that pain that's motivating him to share his story.
My son, he was autistic, so he didn't see danger. He didn't have no fears or anything, but had something been down here to prevent him from going over there, then I would still have my son.
Gary's now made it his goal to push for safety measures like barriers and warning signs to be placed near the banks of the river. He created an online petition and a Facebook page dedicated to his son to raise awareness.
It shouldn't no parent at all have to bury their 5-year-old child, but at least the thought of trying to keep somebody else from, experiencing my pain is basically like it's became a priority.
Gary says he's heard from other parents and community members who have brought up similar safety concerns. And as he navigates his grief, he says he knows his son would be proud of the work he's doing now.
I just want the consideration, to honor him and prevent another family from going through this.
Reporting from Anacostia Park, Mauricio Casillas, News 4.
We reached out to the National Park Service and asked about whether new safety measures are being considered in the wake of the drowning. We've not yet heard back.